close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see.
No fighting. These are... Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable, as...
What should we do? But you'll need Nahita's power.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change?
You want to transform into a fungus?
Nahita is a god! Changing into a fungus...
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family...
All right. You have great elemental power. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to... I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have.
All right, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to...
As am...
All right! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn...
Okay. Good luck.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahita. Let's go, Traveler.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Nana! It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through. This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Come back! They'll spot you if you keep going that way.
So this is...
Nahita? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Really? That's great!
Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world, and it once told us in a majestic voice that once we find... However, that day never came.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example.
Wait, then it...
Yes, that is... What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro?
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world, which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has...
And a big void will also...
I'm afraid so. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hit Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very... I'm sorry, our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if... I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again. Though I...
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hot.
Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are waiting. And I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important. Can you do one last thing?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do.
Soy. There.
Paimon understood that. No need to translate.
Rain outlines your fate. Wind strike.
Fallen muse, adorn my night!
No, my sword!
Wind strike!
That should be all of
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family hat.
You really like them, don't you?
Family. Like. Do you not like your family?
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Does that matter?
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always... It wouldn't matter.
Oh? Understood. Still nothing new from the forest. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if... It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to Forbidden. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is... The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the...
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you...
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every... Did the prophecy...
To the limitless depths east of...
Yeah, that must be the Casa.
It's impossible to. What if it can be converted to. I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once.